What's up, Catzz Money Army? One question that I've received a lot is what is the best way to earn money via surveys? Well, I had talked about this in my previous videos. In my opinion, the best way to earn money is by applying as many surveys as possible on respondent.io. And in this video, I will show you guys my exact technique of how I was able to qualify for most of my surveys and earn hundreds of dollars on respondent.io. Oh, before we begin, please do me a huge favor. Smash the like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Alright guys, so this next step assume that you had already signed up to respondent.io. So on respondent.io, I had set up these alerts that alerts me of new qualifying surveys, and they get sent right to my Gmail. So rather than me going to the respondent.io website, I basically let the surveys come to me. So let me go into my Gmail and type in respondent. And as soon as I apply a filter on respondent, it should display a list of these recent qualifying surveys. And man, I have a bunch of them that I received on July 29th. Okay, so basically I will start reading the subject and see if it's something, that I may want to apply for. So this one here says seeking general feedback on work preferences. Okay, that sounds like something, that I wouldn't mind giving my feedback on a certain services or product. So let me click on the first email here, and let's see. It says, "Hi, Michael. Based on your profile, you meet the eligibility criteria to participate in a $125 remote study for 30 minutes. Now, 30 minutes for $125, that's good money to me. All right, let's go ahead and click on it. So after when I click on the hyperlink, it should open up the respondent.io website. And let's see. Okay, I have to sign in first. So sign in as a participant. And now, after you log in, there is a start screener button here. And I have 10 screeners left. And to be honest, I haven't even applied for these type of surveys since last May. So let's go ahead and click on the start screener button. Okay, there's 8 questions. So here's question 1 out of 8. Please indicate your age. Okay. Question number 2. Which of these tasks do you regularly do as part of your work? Select all that apply. Okay, let's see. Process complex or massive amounts of data. Develop and implement strategies to achieve organization goals. Analyze data from markets, customers, or businesses. Yes. Question number 4, what is your ideal structure for working hours? I would say flexible in establishing own work hours, but completing a predefined amount of hours a day. Question number 5, select your ideal hybrid work. Example, flexible location arrangement. I would say fully remote. That's my preference for sure. Question number 6, what are your most significant challenges that you face during remote work? I guess coordination with direct team, clarity of team objective and job duties and responsibilities. I would say that is a big one, especially when you're working remotely on a team. Sometimes chat room is okay. I would prefer a conference call. Now we have the equipment I think we need. Everyone has a webcam, so that's not an issue. Ability to concentrate, no, that's not an issue. I'm able to concentrate the same as if I was working in the office. Networking and meeting others outside of direct team, that's not really an issue for me. Receiving career mentorship and guidance, nope, not for me, not an issue. So the first 2 for sure. And then question number 7, what do you believe would be the most important aspects of effective future work environments? Flexible working hours, remote work options. Over the past years, we have a lot of software we have to buy, install on premise. And now it seems like just about every company is like ASP, ClickSense, Microsoft Azure, Amazon Cloud Services, Google Cloud Services, Basically, all of these top companies, they offer some sort of cloud servicing software to a point where we no longer need to purchase any software. So I think everything in the cloud makes the most sense to me. What are new technologies that you think could emerge in future of work environments? Definitely, like, I would say 100% cloud based software. Now, keep in mind, these are based on my opinion, right? And this is how I qualify for most surveys. I just gave my honest opinion. I'm sure everyone's opinion is going to differ than mine. But, this is what I have done in the previous years as far as applying for surveys and getting qualifying for it. You always want to list as much details as possible. This will ensure your chance of getting qualified for a survey. Ensure all laptops or PC have webcam. Example, some video conferences such as town hall or interview requires webcam. Ensure there is a way to share screens by default without installing any extra software. Yeah, that's nice to have, especially when I have customer calls me up or send me an email where they complain of some issues, but they have never provided any screenshots. That makes it difficult for me to actually assist them. So I would prefer to have some kind of screen sharings via Teams, Skypes, whatever software that's installed. And I think the software should definitely be installed on every employee's computer, to be honest. All right, I just applied for my first survey. Let's go back here and let's see what other respondent surveys do we have. Okay, seeking general feedback on tech preferences. This is slightly different from the first one, okay? Okay, this next one, seeking general feedback on tech preferences. And notice how the start screener button appears here. That's because I'm already logged in. So that's actually something to remember. Whenever you apply for a survey and the start screener button doesn't appear, that means that you are not logged in. This survey appears to offer a similar award for the same amount of time, $125 for 30 minutes. That sounds great to me. Let's start the screener. Please indicate your age. Okay, out of 8 questions. Question number 2. Okay, this one is different. Select the geographic area you reside in. Okay. Question number 3. Around what age did you get your first phone? Probably in my 20s. Question number 4. Take a moment to check screen time on your smartphone. Oh, screen time on my smartphone. I definitely spend 0 to 5 hours for sure. Is there a software issue with your laptop? How did you resolve it? A lot of software issues, if I have one, either through using forums. I don't really use YouTube, but there's websites. So either websites or by myself, and sometimes company tech support. Those are the 3 main ones. I barely bring it to the repair shop. I don't think I even took my laptop to a repair shop. Like, even work-related stuff, if something happened to my laptop, we have our own company tech support to assist us. Okay, question number 6. What is your comfort level with repairing your own laptop? Repairing my laptop, I would say I'm very comfortable with it. Assuming it's not like a hardware issues or something, it's like a software, I'll fix it myself. Question number 7. Have you experienced work-related pressure during your employment? If yes, please indicate what you believe were the contributing factors. Oh wow, okay, maybe intensive and tight deadlines. So just always work around, and those are probably my top 3 experienced work-related pressure during my employment. Question number 8. In your opinion, how do you believe companies could use technology and AI to effectively address and mitigate the work-related pressures faced? That's a good question. Example number 1, I would say, and this is important when we apply for respondent.io, it's important to label some clear examples So that shows that the interviewer later on has some sort of clear sense of what your knowledge and background are, And this is important for you to take your time. When it asks for your opinion, when it displays some sort of freestyle text box, this is where your opinion matters the most. And that's why I would take my time on this part. So for me, I would say
a few moments later
could also be used to cut down costs, so there's less hiring. I think those are 3 good examples. I'll click on submit. And you always want to spell check your sentences, make sure there's no grammar, punctuation issues. AI could summarize data without having a data analyst to analyze the data to a certain extent. AI could speed up projects-based tasks as opposed to waiting for a team to QA or load a data set. AI could eliminate this process for us. And then the third one we have here is AI could also be used to cut down costs as there's less hiring. When there are less interviewing process, it saves the HR department and the hiring manager times. From interviewing potential candidates, this in turn allows them to continue their daily task and reduces interviewing processes. Yes. All right, that was the second respondent survey. Let's go back to my Gmail. Let's see what else we got here. All right, let's do one more here. Oh, wow. So it looks like on July 25th, seeking general feedback on work preferences awards you $80. And now, I think this is the same company, seeking general feedback on work preferences from July 29th, $125. Okay, this means, at least this is what I think it is. The first time around, this vendor or company, they were trying to look for candidates. I don't think they had enough candidates, or maybe not enough applied for it, or those that did apply did not qualify for the survey. And now this time around, they upped the reward, because maybe a lot of these professional working people, they might think $80 for 30 minutes is not enough. I mean, there are people out there, that makes possibly $100 per hour, $200 an hour. Why even spend time to make $80 for 30 minutes, right? Some people probably makes a lot more money than what the survey qualifies for. And I think also there's probably like a criteria where the vendor probably check and see how much money you make on your profile. So, this is a tip. Possibly, even if let's say you're making $40,000 a year, these vendor may automatically disqualify you from some of these surveys because you're not making enough. They're probably looking for someone that makes 6 figures. So if you think your salary is hurting you on qualifying these surveys, go ahead and, exaggerate your profile. I don't think anyone's going to even know how much money you make. But yeah, see if it makes a difference for you. For me, I've used my honest salary range. I put a range based on how much I'm making right now. So there is no need for me to exaggerate anything. But for those that are, let's say, not making as much, go ahead and change your salary range, up it up a little bit, and see if it makes a difference for you to qualify for more surveys. But yeah, let's do one more here. Let's try this seeking general feedback on employment preferences, $125. And this is probably going to be my third and final survey I will apply for today. Again, click on the Start Screener button. Please indicate your age, okay? Out of 8 questions, select the geographic area you reside in. Question number 3, okay, what is your current employment arrangement? Employed full-time? What is your desired employment arrangement? Definitely long-term employment at a single company. In the past 5 years, have you considered or pursued independent work as a career option? Yes, I would say I have actively pursued independent work. There's a website that I've used a lot before, like Upwork was one of them. There's also Fiverr, Etsy, eBay. There's so many ways for you to earn money now. It's not even funny. All right, question number 6. What factors have influenced your attitude towards independent work? Definitely desire for more creative freedom. Independent work wouldn't really give me greater job security because I think when you work for a company, that gives you more security. My desire for flexibility and work location. It is, but to be honest, this is probably not even a big factor now. A lot of companies allow employees to work from home. In fact, I have been working remotely for the past 3 years since COVID. All right, desire for flexible working hours, yes. Question number 7. In the past year, have you taken on any side hustles, additional work or projects outside of your main employment? I would say yeah. Yes, I have taken on one or more side hustles. I mean, stock markets, I would consider that as a side hustle. You basically buy low and sell high, doing surveys. If you have taken on side hustles, what motivates you to pursue them? Testing new business ideas or ventures? Yep. Filling gaps in my main employment? I was not so much that. Building new skills or expanding my network? Yep. Pursuing a personal passion or interest? That's a big one. Additional income? That's the obvious one. And that's it. I've submitted 3 surveys as of this morning. Let's see what else I have. Oh, it's actually afternoon time. Didn't realize it. Okay, see, there's a lot more surveys that some of them pays you even more. Look, pain points in your work processes. $250. Let me try this one. Okay, I promise this is the last one I'll apply for. You must verify your work email to participate in industry professional research projects. I did that. Okay, this happens every once in a while. You would have to re-verify your email address again. Okay, I sent it to my work email, and I probably wouldn't check my work email until Monday morning, so I'll come back to this one later on. Maybe I've submitted too many surveys now. Now it requires me to re-verify my email, which I've done 4 times already in the past. Oh, this is $250 for 90 minutes. Oh, that's why it's more. I don't know about talking for 90 minutes, even though I have talked a lot before. Okay, I may come back to this one later. I'll verify my email on Monday, and I will post another follow-up video as far as, which surveys I was qualified for out of the 3 surveys I just applied. So yeah, that's pretty much my strategy when applying for surveys. I look for surveys that I have a strong knowledge in, and I also factor in the time versus reward. If I feel like the survey rewards me fairly for the amount of time it would take, I will apply for it. So generally speaking, on respondent.io, it offers much higher rewards compared to the other surveys that I mentioned, like Eureka, Survey Spin, user testing, Userfeel. So respondent.io makes it more difficult for you to get qualified for a survey, but once you're qualified, they offer, I believe, the highest rewards out of every surveys that I've researched so far. That's all I had for Sunday. I hope everyone enjoyed their Sunday.